What's happening, guys? This is Speedy Spectrum, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokémon Stadium 2. In the last episode, we managed to collect the trophy for the Pokéball tournament and the Challenge Cup. But those were the easy rounds. Now we're moving on up to the Great Ball tournament. We're starting off with battle number 1 against some twins, it looks like. Treating us like babies is a big no-no. Wouldn't dream of it, especially since you're in the Challenge Cup. I actually like the look of this team right here. Let's go ahead and quickly check their movesets. Stomp, Earthquake, Rollout, not bad. And Voltorb is Rain Dance and Thunder, that's always a good sign. Ivysaur, Growlithe, Natu, and Lickitung. Toxic and Iron Tail, that's rather nice. So we're gonna roll with this team, I think. I'm gonna start off with Rhyhorn. And let's go ahead and bring Growlithe as well. Oh! Who is that other Pokemon? So, Rhyhorn, Growlithe, and just for good measure, we'll bring Natu as well.
And they're off! Pokémon Tournament Challenge Cup Great Ball. A battle using level 45 Pokémon. What kind of excitement will we see in the battles today?
I guarantee we're going to see some excitement and frustration, but as the announcer said, level 45 Pokemon here in the Great Ball Tournament. So we're gonna see some low and some mid-leveled evolutions. And we'll also see final evolutions of, shall we say, weaker Pokemon, such as Butterfree and Macargo. There are also some Pokemon that don't have any evolutions at all, like Aipom and Wobbuffet, so we're gonna see a little bit of everything in here.
What'll it do?
Thankfully, this Houndour is content on using Flamethrower, and I'm just gonna roll out away. Alright, that's one Pokemon down. The twins like to use Bug-type Pokemon, and they mix it up with Pokemon that can counter the weaknesses of Bug Pokemon. And sending in that Yanma wasn't the best idea on their part, because Yanma's a Bug and Flying type. It's super weak to Rock attacks. Rock, Flying, Water, and Fire types are your best bet. Oh, did I really flinch? Did I really flinch from that headbutt? As I said earlier, expect more frustration. That's going to happen a lot in these later tournaments, but we'll see how much a rollout does. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. If I fail to defeat the trainers the first time, I'll do it off screen until I eventually do defeat them. These twins don't really have a set strategy other than to attack and attack again, so there's really not as much to worry about as you might think. So last up we have this Ariados. Ariados is a Bug and Poison type, and I don't— oh dear, that's not good. And it's gonna use Sunny Day. What's it gonna do with that? Maybe it's got Solar Beam, and if it does, that is gonna be a little scary. We'll counter with an Earthquake. And I'm faster than it. Excellent. Now hopefully I can take it down in one hit. Can I? No, not quite. Fury Swipes. That's not really going to do you a whole lot of good, my friend. One more Earthquake will be enough. I'm expecting this cup to be a lot harder than the Pokéball tournament. But then again, this is the Challenge Cup, where frustrations run amok. And thankfully I managed to get a continue because Rhyhorn didn't get knocked out. This pleases me. 3 Pokemon taken care of, and 1 continue. Excellent. Oh, we lost. We're so sad. Well, if you're sad, then why are you smiling? Alright, 1 battle down and 7 to go. Time to proceed to battle number 2. I'm the best at school and in all my clubs. Do you still want to battle? Yes, of course we do. This is Schoolboy Oliver. And that is a lot of rock Pokemon, I must say. Ipso facto, ergo, we shall use Ivysaur. Licky Tongue has Iron Tail, so we're gonna want to bring it along as well. And for backup, I just want to check to see the move Natu has. Oh, it's got Psychic. That's rather nice, but it is a flying type, so we're going to bring in Rhyhorn as backup.
This is the second round. Trainers place the Pokeball containing their leadoff Pokemon on the field to start
Hopefully my leadoff Pokemon will do well. And against an Onix, it most certainly is, because Onix is a rock and ground type, which means it's a prime target for Giga Drain. Uh-oh, it looks like he's gonna switch. No, he's gonna dig instead. So Onix knows dig, that's rather interesting. Perhaps I should have packed Natu. Well, I tell you what, I'm actually going to switch out to Rhyhorn for this one. Oliver loves ground and rock Pokemon, so a water or a grass type will do really well against him. If you do have a grass Pokemon, just watch out for that Magcargo, because that can definitely cause trouble. I have a feeling he's going to use Dig once more. Ah, called it! Thankfully, Rhyhorn's Earthquake will deal double the amount of damage to a Pokemon that's underground. And down goes Onix. Excellent. That's the way to do it. Alright, Pokemon number 2. What's coming out? Omanite. Omanite is a rock and water type, so for this reason I'm going to switch back to my Ivysaur, because there's no chance that Omanite is going to survive a Giga Drain. Omanite has more special defense compared to Kabuto, but I still don't think it's going to be enough. And this Hydro Pump shouldn't kill me. And it's not going to kill me, especially since it missed. Alright, let's hit it with a Giga Drain and see what happens. In theory, I should be okay. Giga Drain is a one-hit KO! Excellent! Down goes Omanite. Well, this Great Ball tournament is certainly starting off on a high note, I must say. Oh, now is where things get a little tricky. Magcargo is a fire and a rock type. It's very, very slow. And it's honestly not a great Pokemon, period. The reason being is that it has 2 4x weaknesses, 2 quad weaknesses I should say, both to water and ground. Yeah, Flamethrower is not really going to do all that much damage to me, so let's hit it with an Earthquake, provided I can survive his next attack. Yeah, it's a Flamethrower. Come on, do your worst, Magcargo, you giant stupid snail. Out comes the Earthquake. Super effective. And 3 Pokemon down in one-hit KOs. That's not a claim I can often make when I'm going through the Challenge Cup. Alright, so we've defeated 2 opponents with little issue, I must say. I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's going better than the Poké Cup so far. Okay, I'm going to become strong like you. Well, good on you, buddy. Good on ya. There's 2 badges, and now we've got 6 more trainers to deal with. Let's proceed to battle number 3. We men of the sea are proud of our muscles. I'm also proud of my Pokémon. I'm proud of mine too. Not really, they're Challenge Cup Pokémon. This is Sailor Curt. And he has a team of water Pokémon, as you might expect. Let's see. I'm going to lead off with Voltorb for obvious reasons, as a good number of his Pokémon are indeed weak to electricity. But I'll also want to bring in Ivysaur as backup, just in case Voltorb chokes. But in case that Mankey appears, I'll bring in Natu.
We've been blessed with a succession of hotly contested battles here in Pokémon Stadium. The roar of the crowd signals the start of the third round.
And he is leading off with Azumarill. Alright, so this guy loves to use water Pokémon, as you might have figured. This might sound strange, but I'm honestly going to lead off with Rain Dance. That could be a detriment because his water attacks are going to get powered up, but at the same time, Thunder is going to have 100% accuracy. And thankfully that waterfall didn't KO me. So let's hit it with a Thunder, and we'll see if we can sweep his team. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Oh, wow, it didn't go down. I'm surprised. Well, it looks like my strategy backfired. That's unfortunate. Oh dear, this battle is not off to a great start, I must say. Well, Ivysaur is going to be my backup for this. I should be able to get rid of this Azumarill with Giga Drain. So we'll see what happens. I don't know if I'm faster than it, though. No, it's faster, but Waterfall is not going to do much damage. I think I should have led off with Ivysaur instead. There really isn't much strategy to this battle. Sometimes he'll switch out his Pokémon to prevent serious damage, but it's nothing I can't handle. Azumarill goes down, and now we're up to Pokémon number 2.
That KO will bring out a new Pokémon.
It's going to be Mankey. Alright, I had a feeling Mankey was going to show up. So I am going to switch out to my Natu. The only worry is that Mankey might have an Elemental Punch, particularly Thunder Punch or Ice Punch, and if that's the case, I'm going to be in trouble. Iron Tail, okay. Oh geez, that did a lot of damage. But then again, my Psychic attack is going to deal a lot of damage too, so let's hit it with the Psychic. Oh, he's switching out. Interesting. Alright then. Gonna switch out to Chinchou. Chinchou is a water and electric type. So that means I'll have to switch. Because knowing Chinchou, it's probably packing Spark. Thankfully, Ivysaur should be able to resist Spark. You can expect a lot of switching out to happen in the later stages of the Challenge Cup because the AI will get smarter. Ah, there, see, what did I tell you? I thought Spark was going to happen. So let's hit it with the Giga Drain. Even if he does switch out to Mankey, I'm not too worried. I don't know if Giga Drain will be able to KO Chinchou, but at least I'll be able to recover it. Yes, it does! Excellent, excellent, excellent! So now Ivysaur is fully healed. That is going to put me in a really good position to take out this Mankey. Because Mankey doesn't have the greatest special defense. So I'm going to use Growth for my first turn. It's going to hit me with Iron Tail. I don't think that should KO me. And it doesn't. Good. I took a bit of a jab right there, but nothing too serious. And I can always heal any damage with Giga Drain, which is what I'm going to do right now. I always make sure to check my movesets to make sure that I'm hitting the right button because, yeah, if you click the wrong button, that's going to be irritating, and it's going to be rather stupid as well. Okay, come on, what are we going to do? Oh, that was very close to KO, so that's good. One more Giga Drain will be able to do it because Mankey's just going to keep up its little Iron Tail marathon. Alright, let's see if we can get rid of this thing. That is it! And a pointless critical for good measure. So down goes the sailor. The sailor has been sunk. So that battle was alright. Unfortunately, Voltorb did get KO'd. Because that Azumarill was a little bit tougher than I thought it was. I've got to find tougher Pokemon in foreign countries. Oh, I'm sure there are plenty of rare Pokemon over in Hoenn or Sinnoh or Kalos or Alola, but we'll worry about that later. For now, at the halfway point, battle number 4. I'm going to challenge your Pokemon. It's obvious you're proud of them. I guess I'm proud of them. They've done me pretty well so far. Let's see. This is going to be a little bit tough. This team is incredibly diverse. And she has 3 male Pokemon and 3 female Pokemon. That's going to be significant later on, once we actually start battling her. Unfortunately, I don't have a fighting type. I'm going to lead off with Voltorb, and I will also bring in Rhyhorn, just in case those 2 flying types show up. As for my backup, I think I'm going to bring in Natu.
The battles are intensifying to a fever pitch. This is round 4.
So we're battling against Swimmer Darcy. She is mostly normal type Pokemon and some others just to add some flavor to the mix. But that's not the problem. The problem is her usage of Attract. She has 3 male and 3 females.
Here it comes, thunder!
You'll have to be very, very careful because infatuation is not something you want to deal with. Trust me. Especially in the Challenge Cup. Thankfully, Voltorb has no gender, so it's immune to Attract. Alright, now we gotta deal with this Clefairy here, and this is the one that I'm worried about. There's really no way of predicting what Clefairy is capable of, so I'm just gonna use Protect and hope for the best to see if we can find out what move it has. Headbutt! Alright, well, I don't flinch, that's saying something. So let's hit it with another Thunder. And Thunder actually has 10 uses in Generation 2, whereas in Gen 1 it had 5. And I'm getting really accurate with these Thunders as well, so that's good to see. Alright, let's see if we can hit it with another Thunder and hopefully KO it. Because aside from Thunder, all Voltorb has is Explosion. Oh, I paralyzed it! Excellent! Oh, that's really good to see. Well, despite that berry juice, it's not going to be much of a threat, provided the Thunder hits 3 times in a row, which it probably wouldn't. Then again, I could be totally wrong! So that's 2 Pokemon dispatched by Voltorb. I am really surprised. Alright, so last up is Ghastly. Ghastly's gonna be a little tricky because it's a ghost type, which means normal attacks won't affect it. One thing I should mention about Darcy is that if she has 3 females, then bring a female Pokemon, or use a female Pokemon. If she has 3 males, bring in a male Pokemon, so Attract won't work. If your Pokemon is the opposite gender of hers, then it's usually better to just switch out your Pokemon so you don't risk getting infatuated. I'm going to, let's see. I'm actually going to switch out to not to, because I want to get the continue. Trust me, the more continues you have, the easier this tournament will be. And thankfully my Natu is male and her Ghastly is male, so there's no worry of getting hit with Attract. But aside from Psychic, I don't know what other attacks Ghastly has. I do know that it doesn't do well against Psychic attacks itself. So let's see how much damage this does. Yes, a one-hit KO, and Ghastly goes down. Darcy wasn't much of a struggle for me, and that's good because usually trainers that use Attract tend to be pain in the butts. Or pains in the butt, I don't know. It doesn't matter, no big deal. I still love these babies. Well, I love my babies too, and that is it. We have reached the halfway point of the Great Ball Tournament. Next time on Let's Play Pokemon Stadium 2, we're gonna pick up where we left off. See you guys next time.